What's going on, guys? Inar here. Today I'm going to tell you how to optimize your character's gear and covenants and talents and all that kind of stuff for the highest damage possible. If you're about to ask what about tanks or healers, well, honestly, I have no idea if this works for them. I don't think it does, but you'd have to ask someone who actually plays those roles because at the moment I don't. Now, how do we do it? Simming. Now, before you whine, oh, but simming's elitist. No, it's really not. It's pretty easy, and anyone who takes the game even a little bit seriously should probably do it. Again, mostly because it's so easy. There's no real reason not to. So, first off, you go to your add-on manager of choice, and you grab the old SimCraft add-on. So, I'll show you that really quick. I use WoW Up because it's easy. Oh, look, I have a bunch of stuff that needs add-on updates. But then, yeah, you just go simulation craft. Grab that. It's pretty easy. Alright, step 2, I'm going to show you that really quick, is make sure you're in raid spec. This is me on my orc. Make sure you're in raid spec. Alright, now you're in a raid spec, you /simc. And you grab this, and you copy it. Alright, now we go over to raidbots.com, which is where we're at. And let's go over these options really quickly. You have top gear, Optimizer, gear compare, talent compare, quick sim, stat weights, and advanced. Don't ever click this one. This one's stupid. Stat weights are bad. They don't take into account stats lost when you use them, so it's pretty bad. And then we have quick sim, which is kind of an EP boost really. Gear compare, so this one's pretty simple. You just you paste this and then you'll have a gear set, so I can just paste it really quick. You have this gear set and you can excuse me, you can duplicate it or whatever, and you choose an item here and it will compare the two and tell you if it's better or not. Or you can do top gear, which is incredibly good because top gear, see, it's already got my stuff in there because I was doing this earlier. It'll take everything from your bags, and you just kind of click on what you want to sim. Yeah, just click all those, and then you find top gear. Then you wait. See, it's got a queue right now, but thankfully I've already done it. Yeah, I only sim 5.1k. I've gotten incredibly unlucky with drops. And it'll tell you what is your best gear. Mine's best in bag. My best in bag is what I already have. Then there's also Droptimizer, which is pretty good. Droptimizer you can grab the same string, you choose a dungeon, say I want to go to Nathria, so you Castle Nathria Heroic, and then you run the Droptimizer, and it'll say what's your best upgrade and by how much DPS. You can change it to percentages, but I forgot to do that. It doesn't matter too much though. I would just do how much DPS you'll get. So like on Sire, the helmet, which is my best drop, will give me 106 DPS. So that's pretty good. It'll tell you exactly what will increase your DPS and by how much. Like this Stone Legion Heraldry will give me 76 DPS, and that's at base. That's without the other people having it. I definitely recommend you do these. So Droptimizer is really good if you want to go if say you're gonna go to Castle Nathria or you're gonna do a Mythic Plus. It's really good to tell you what in that dungeon or raid, what's actually good for you before you even need to find out. Top Gear is really good for the same reason. It'll just tell you everything in your bag that's good. So if you get a drop and you run Top Gear, you just select that drop. You can also do it with the vault. All you have to do is have your vault open when you do the /simc I showed you earlier. It's pretty great. So that's it. That's literally it. That's all simming is. Simming is incredibly easy, and I highly recommend you do it. So I wanted to let you know about some stuff for simming, because there are some caveats to the oh my god it's so easy thing. Not all trinkets, legendaries, etc. have the best. They're not really great with simming because they will tell you They'll tell you that they're really good, but they're actually not. Due to Sims will usually pick the best case scenario. Sometimes this isn't the case. So, like with Imini's lead by example, up until recently, it only simmed as if you had 2 allies nearby. It's not the case anymore. Now it's 4. But so, like for example, on trinkets, macabre sheet music. I don't know why I said it that way. This will sim as if you have all 4 dance partners, which is a lot harder to do in like an actual raid. Um, and as I said earlier, stat weights. A lot of people like stat weights, but unfortunately, they're actually not good because, like I said earlier, they do not take into account your actual like your stats lost. So say right now I have a crit haste piece, right? A crit haste ring or something. And I put on a mastery haste or mastery verse ring. And for some reason, say verse is like really high on my stat weights. It's not, but you know, say it was. Well, if I equip that new ring, that might actually be a DPS loss because it's not taking into account the crit haste I lost or something like that. It's not like generally it's fine, but I really would just do Top Gear because it'll actually it'll compare them as a set and to tell you what set is better. And really, you want to sim all upgrades for the reason I said before, just to make sure that it's good. Sometimes it'll be a DPS loss instead of a DPS gain when you get a piece that's like higher item level. Normally, like item level's king, especially for your main stat pieces, so like your chest, helmet, etc. Usually that's like an upgrade if the item level's higher, just because main stat is so good. But I would sim things just in case. And finally, I wanna like make sure you know you need to check all your enhancements off. So say I get a new weapon, one of the big mistakes I see people making, because it's like, oh, I have this 20 item level weapon upgrade, but it's simming lower. Why could that be? It's because you didn't click this. You didn't click your weapon enchant, which is huge. Like, weapon enchant is obviously massive, especially for Death Knight because it gives so much strength. You definitely want to, like, you have to click these or else it will not do it right. So I wanted to show you a couple other things. You could also, like, say you wanted to sim the fact that we get Malareth this week. We can get double potency on him. You could sim that and see how it compares against Emini. Spoiler alert, it's bad. It's not good. And there's a couple other like more in-depth things you can do. Like you can choose like different options. This is the default option because it's best for raid. It's the best sim for raid because most fights don't last too much longer than 5 minutes. You could also like do custom APL and stuff, which I might go over that later, but for the most part you don't need to do that. The only time you would do that is if you're simming like Mythic Plus. You would set this to like 5 bosses 40 seconds, and then you would turn off Bloodlust, and here you would put like it was I think it's disable _ AOTD equals 1 or something like that. You're gonna want to join your class Discord and ask about APL and stuff with that one. Really, that's it. Honestly, simming is incredibly simple. It's not elitist. It's just it'll make you play better, or not play better. It'll make your gear more optimized so you can do more DPS. I'd really recommend doing it. It's not hard. It'll help you out. It'll help you improve. You can even look at like what your sim did in terms of like rotation and stuff. Obviously, it's not going to be like cut and dry. That's what you should do, but you can look at it and see like kind of what the basis is. That's really it. I recommend you do it. If you have any questions, be sure to let me know. You can comment any questions and I can reply to it or send you my Discord or whatever to ask more in depth. All right. Thanks for watching. Sorry it was a little bit rambly today. It's been an odd day. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like and sub if this was useful. Call me a shitter or whatever if it wasn't. And thanks. Peace.